I'm having my morning coffee right now. I only have like 3 of these metal straws and I ran out, so I was like quickly trying to wash it in the sink, but I was really lazy about it. So I just like scrubbed it with some soap, and I guess I didn't do a good job because then I put the straw and I took a sip and it was just straight like I just drank soap. So I just spit it all up and gagged, and then I rinsed it out and I put it back in. So there's definitely still like soapy residue in this, but the most minuscule amount to where I think it'll be fine. I went to the store yesterday and I stocked up on more gum. I love gum. I love having something in my mouth at all times. But I think I got really lucky because I think my oral fixation is just having something to chew on, because I'm not bad about nicotine. Like, it doesn't, I'm sure everyone says this, but I'm like, I'm not addicted. Like, I can smoke as much as I want and I'm fine. But I really do think I'm fine. I'm like 90% a social smoker, which I think is pretty good. My gum of choice currently is extra watermelon gum. I used to get, they used to have a really good one. It was like cookies and cream, or what was it? It was like mint chocolate chip. I don't know, it was fucking delicious. But then it got discontinued and I went to like 5 different stores trying to find it and stock up on it. This was like 2 years ago. Now it's just like gone. And I was looking it up the other day because I was curious, and people are selling it on eBay for like a ridiculous amount of money. Like, now it's rare. And like, I'm still just hurt by that. And I think it's fucked up. Let me make this beautiful for a second. Hold on. I am so obsessed with my backyard. Like, this is just so beautiful. Come on. Okay, fuck. I love having all the windows down and making it just like a dungeon in here because they black everything out. And then this is just like, okay, reality check. Get out of bed. No! I'm dressed and my teeth are brushed. Now I'm gonna watch Abbott Elementary and clean my room. I wasn't gonna do this, but I should, so I'm going to. I'm gonna watch my show, which currently is Abbott Elementary because I've been so obsessed with it. And I just started it and I'm on season 2. And I haven't watched a show where I like commit to watching it in so long. Like, I've started and stopped so many shows. These are all my Hulu recents. Abbott Elementary, Dawson's Creek. Got 5 minutes into that and then I was like, okay, I'm bored. Played on my phone for most of this. I was bored. This is exactly what was just split between my purses. I don't want to talk anymore today, but I'm at the gym now and I'll talk more tomorrow. My social battery is all done. Technically I'm not being social because I'm just talking to a camera, but my word count for the day, all done. I need to be nonverbal. I'm gonna get ready for the day real quick. I know the background is not the best. This is where I get ready. So I tried making like a setup and I was like, oh, let me like find somewhere to sit down and do my makeup, but this is how I do it. And that was just too much work and I got overwhelmed. So I'm going to my roots. I'm just gonna do this my way. In middle school, I had a sign in my room and it was like a fake road sign and it was hot pink and it said, my way or the highway. And I was way too old to still have that in my room, but it was one of those things where it's like, my parents bought it for me. I wasn't allowed to like change the decorations in my room because I was a kid. So I was just like stuck with this big neon pink sign that was like, my way or the highway. And then one time I was FaceTiming one of my friends and I was like, she's really cool, I want to be friends with her. And I was really excited to be FaceTiming her. And then she goes, what's that sign in the back of your room? And I like turned the camera so she couldn't see it. And she goes, my way or the highway. And then it just became, oh, it was so embarrassing. It became a bit. The rest of my middle school experience, anytime, this is like one of those middle school friendships where like we probably hated each other a little bit, but anytime her and I would have a fight, she'd go, it's my way or the highway, I guess. And honestly, she was right most of the time. Oh, so humbling. I don't know how I got on that topic. Recently I've been watching Love Island and I've become obsessed with it. I've never watched reality TV, but it's so good. And I've been like pretending like I'm on Love Island right now, and like anytime I'm just like alone in my room, I'm pretending like I'm a bombshell that's in the villa and thinking about like what I would say if I was on the show. But I'm just like picturing myself during the twerking contest. I don't know how to twerk. I barely know how to walk. Like, I'm the most uncoordinated person in the world, and just like imagining myself on Love Island having to twerk in front of Megan Thee Stallion. And then I'm imagining myself in the confessional afterwards being like, sorry America, I can't twerk. I don't know, just a fun game I've been playing in my head. I've never watched the show, but I know about the characters from last season. Or not characters, humans from last season. And I'm like, these people are awesome. And the people in this season, I'm like, well, you guys are kind of bitches. And I'm like, why are half of you evil? I can't think of my good examples, but I just think like I would be a great contestant on Love Island. I feel like I'm the missing piece of what that villa might need. Call me crazy. But I don't know, would that not be so fun? Oh yeah, and then this is how I was playing it out in my head. I was role-playing in my head, me being in the villa, and then being in the confessional after the twerking contest, and I'm sitting down and I look a little upset, and I'm like, sorry, America. The viewers, you guys back home are like, it's okay, we'll give her a chance. And then I just keep getting, I have like 9 lives in that show. The viewers back home rally for me like we're rallying for Jeremiah, and they're like, let her stay, even though I haven't formed any connections, and they're all like, okay. I got really excited because I finally learned how to do my eye makeup, or like do my mascara to where it stays up, because my eyelashes always fall straight down, because I had to learn, because I had to take my ID picture yesterday, and it was the most horrifying experience in the world. I hate the DMV, and I get that now I'm at an age where I'm complaining about the DMV, and it makes me feel very geriatric, because now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm old enough to be complaining about the DMV. I hate the DMV. I had such a bad experience. So my license was expired. I've been going out with my passport for like the past 2 weeks, which I know is bad, and I'm not allowed to be driving, or I wasn't allowed to be driving like that, but it was fine. But anything that I've needed to do for the past 2 weeks, I've just been using my passport for it. So I finally scheduled the appointment at the DMV to get my license renewed. I get there, and I'm so ready to take my picture. My makeup looks beautiful. I finally learned how to curl my eyelashes, and I'm practicing my smize in the mirror for like an hour. Like what is it called? My mewing. I was practicing mewing. And so I'm like, okay, I think I figured it out. I'm ready. I get to the DMV. I'm waiting so patiently. And then I get there and I take my photo, and there's an error because it says that my face doesn't match my face on my ID. Granted, my ID is like 8 years old because it's expired, so I guess whatever, it makes sense. But then they tell me I'm not allowed to mew, and I have to smile with teeth. So I take the photo and I smile with teeth, and my face still doesn't match my ID. I show them my passport, I show them my ID, I show them my school ID. Nothing matches because my face looks too different. I'm like, I don't think my face looks that different. And like the lady, IMO, the lady was so rude about it and condescending. And she was like, yeah, you just don't look the same. And I'm like, I look the exact same. My makeup was really natural. I just had on like lip stuff and mascara. And not to relate it back to Love Island, but I felt a little offended because I felt like I was being treated like Vanna from Love Island. Or like that's how it felt in my head. I'm like, oh, I look so fucking different, bitch. Like, is that what you're thinking right now? Do you think I look like Vanna from Love Island? Mind you, like, I don't care if people get work done. I think it's awesome. I think you can do whatever you want. But I haven't gotten any work done. Sure, I overlined my lips a little. I wanted them to look good in the photo. Sue me. Okay, and then maybe I filled in my freckles a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I did do that too. And then when they told me to smile with teeth, I was really stubborn about it. I didn't want to smile with teeth, so I did one of these. Because my old ID, I did this. And I didn't want to do that. I knew that's what they were looking for, to get it to like match in the system. Like, I'm not blaming the workers. Obviously the people working there were just doing their jobs. But the specific lady I was talking to, I bitched her a little, but she bitched me first. And it was like a very minute bitch because I have been in the other person's shoe before. Been there. So finally she was like, yeah, you can't get your ID. Your face doesn't match your ID. It's like, we don't know that this is you. Obviously it's me. But then as I was leaving, I go... took a lot of courage out of me. You know, I get that your job is really stressful, but there's no reason for you to speak to me like that. And then I left. I walked away really quickly, and she goes, ma'am. And I just left. I walked away. And then finally she calls me like 3 times, and she was like, hey, sorry about that. Can you come back? Like, we'll find a way to fix it. And so I came back the next day, and I got my ID. So apparently bitching works. I felt really bad about it the whole drive home, but I got my ID. I didn't even say anything that bad. All I said was, I don't like the way you're speaking to me. And then I walked away. Like, that's not that crazy. Oh, but I was so annoyed because my makeup that first day looked so good. Apparently it looked so good that I didn't resemble myself. But then I came back the next day and they let me take it because I just had to like fill out a waiver. But I didn't look as good the second day, and I just felt a little bit more chopped. And I wanted to wear like a specific shirt, but I was like, I can't show up in the same shirt twice, so I had to go with my second option. So I was just like overall peeved. But that situation's over with. I have my license, I'm driving legally again, and all is good in the world. And I get why adults complain about the DMV now, because I am one. I'm doing a really bad job now because I'm not focusing on what I'm doing, so it does not look as good as it did the last 2 days. The thing about doing makeup is it's just so boring. It's just so boring. Like, I don't find it relaxing, I find it tedious. I feel like that's why I don't like to draw. But I feel like I have my routine down to like a science now. My makeup routine is very simple. It all just fits in this bag. I haven't really been telling you what I've been doing, but basically I start with mascara, then I do my lips, then I put on powder. My makeup routine used to be like 20 different things in high school. Like, I do blush and bronzer and contour and primer. But now, like, I just use the little thing from this and I just rub it on my face. And like, that just works the best for me and it looks awesome. Especially just because I'm very impatient and I want this to be over with. So it just works like a charm. And then I curl my eyelashes like in between every step because or else they don't stay up. After I do that, I fill in my freckles, which I know, don't make fun of me for that, because I just like the way it looks when they like pop out a little bit more. And plus, I feel like I'm covering them with the powder anyways. And I just like go in and put like a little tap of brown eyeshadow over them. I just like how it looks. I feel like it makes my face look a lot more unique, and it's like the smallest difference. But I got really paranoid that this was the reason why my ID was getting denied, because I was drawing my freckles back on. And like, it's just an embarrassing situation to be in. Like, oh, you don't look like yourself. Like, what does that insinuate? So I was just like standing there with my drawn on freckles and my overlined lips, just feeling like a fucking doofus. Oh, and it was just the way she said it, like, this just doesn't look like you. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like, I don't look that different. Sorry, it just hurt my feel. Okay, so I got a little offended. And that's my makeup routine. I go to the bathroom for the next part, but then I just wipe the mascara I got around here, and then I recurl my eyelashes, and then I'm done. I'm so obsessed with my current apartment, and like, my backyard is so beautiful. It just feels like I'm in like fairyland princess utopia. I just wish like I could pick up this apartment and this backyard and just move it anywhere else. A lot going on in here right now, and I keep doing this thing where I like don't want to finish my diaries and buy a new one every time like a new chapter of my life happens, and so I just have like 10 unfinished diaries. So I've just been writing on my laptop because I didn't want to write in this because it felt tainted. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting a new chapter, I need a new diary, but I'm making myself write. But we're finally cracking her back open because I hate having a billion unfinished journals. I feel like it says a lot about me. Like, I just cannot finish a task, or I can't finish a thought even. So I'm gonna commit to this. This is the first moment in the past 3 weeks where I have just like had time to myself and haven't had anything to do. I've just been doing things constantly the past few weeks to distract my brain. I flew out to LA to stay with my best friends for a few days. I'm going on vacation. It's currently 5 a.m. and I just booked myself a flight. Well, I did it yesterday. I booked myself a flight to go to LA for a few days. Just a little weekend getaway. My BFF slash ex roomies live there right now. Saying BFFs doesn't sound fitting enough because it's like, okay, we literally just shared a home together. Gonna go visit my family. And I'm really excited. They just had a grease explosion in their kitchen, so everything is covered in soot. The fire trucks had to come and everything. So he texted me and he was like, hey, it might not be a good time for you to come anymore. Can we reschedule? And I was like, damn, I'm sorry, that's horrible. I land at noon. Can I say something kind of stupid? I took like 1/9 of a calming edible. It's not even, it's like mostly CBD. But I didn't eat anything for breakfast yet because I'm like, I don't want to eat before a flight. So now I'm kind of paranoid. I'm like, okay, did I take too much? I don't know. Okay, ignore me. I just watched this guy miss his flight because they called last call. And then he left, just like, fuck. And then he went back up to the counter. He pulls out his phone, like those people do when someone's being racist. He pulls out his phone and starts filming the people working at the counter. And he's like, these fucking assholes didn't let me on the flight. I'm just sitting here being nosy. Oh, hi. It's embarrassing. All of the trees here are some of the most beautiful trees I've seen in my entire life, I will say.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
What street is that? Like your straight one right there?
And then I was back home for a little bit, but I was just like constantly doing stuff. And then this weekend, yesterday, or the day before, I drove down to Tampa. I saw my two dear friends, Michelle and Jenna, and we hung out with some of their friends and we got to reconnect. And it was so special and sweet and fun, and they're just the most perfect people ever.
Ooh, guys, that does not look like a heart.
Oh wait, whose fault? Obviously not mine.
Hey, y'all having a good time tonight? Oh. Woo! Craig David be like, hey, what you doing tonight, eh? You guys know who Craig Hey, what you doing tonight, eh?
No.
Alright, cool. Who's that? Deep cut. Alright.
Okay. Whoa. That was really cool, Jenna.
Wait, Diana, you want me to get you?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, go. Wow. She's really good. What? Oh my god, that was awesome.
Was that really cool?
Yeah, do it one more time. I'm gonna zoom in.
I'm gonna do a flip.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yeah, I can get that for you. Wow, she's really good. Oh. Did you do it?
Good?
Yeah, it was really good. Did you did one?
I did.
You did one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, just do it one more time for sure.
Okay. 3,
Alright,
2.
let's see this one. Winner. Oh! Oh. Wow, this is really good quality.
Is that good?
Oh, and you did a spin at the end. That was good too.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was probably like 10 out of 10. Yeah, another one. Yeah, one more. Oh. Full day with my girls. Currently in Tampa, hanging out with Jenna and Michelle and some buddies. Just like the good old days. What could be better than this? I don't know if you can hear me because it is quite loud. But I'm having so much fun. Kind of have a bad case of the sleepies, but I persevere. I don't think you can hear me because I'm right next to a jet. But that's alright.
It's not really good.
Hell nah, Diana, hell nah.
What?
It's a no.
It looks so good.
No the fuck. Send me this footage! Send me that! Send me that!
Kind of hit the camera with everything on it. I would never.
Bring it over here.
Oh my god, sorry.
We went on that walk.
Is that One Direction? Oh, that's not. But then I got home yesterday and it was just like errand day and I had to go to the DMV. And now today is today and I'm just stuck with myself. And like I could reach out to people, I just don't really want to do anything like that right now. Anyways, I've been keeping really busy and I think this summer I really want to either take the Amtrak or my car and travel around America for a month. I've been talking about doing this for like 3 summers in a row. My old roommate did this a few summers ago and I always was just like so envious of it and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I've always talked about how cool it was that he did that and I'm like, one summer I'm gonna do it. And I feel like this is the perfect summer to do that. But I feel like it's one of those things that you can't really plan out, you just have to do it. Or at least that's how like he explained it to me. Like he didn't put any planning into it, he just found hostels along the way. It sounds absolutely terrifying, but I feel like once I start doing it, I'll get the hang of it. But I just can't decide if I want to take the train or my car. I feel like I keep coming up with all these like things that don't really matter so that I can talk myself out of doing it. Like, oh, I don't know if I should take the train or the car. I just won't go. And I keep putting it off, but I just really want to rip the band-aid off and do it. And I've been telling too many people about it to where now it's like okay, I've told enough people it'd be weird if I didn't do it. And like I've been making plans with people who live in other states and I'm like, hey, I might visit you soon. God, I love being unemployed. It's so fun. Just to clear the air, mind you, I was employed. I just worked at a school. So now that it's summer, I have all this time on my hands. And like I could technically get a job or like work at a cafe, do something like that. Or I could be unemployed. Okay, I'm glad I talked through things. I'm actually feeling a lot more confident now. And I feel like all the biggest decisions I've made in my life, there's not really any planning that goes behind it. It's just like, you just have to do whatever it is you want to do. And like the more that you plan and think about things, the more you're just, or at least in my case, the more I'm just procrastinating actually doing it. If I'm being completely transparent, I don't really want to be out here anymore because I'm feeling a little hot and uncomfortable, but I'm going to take some selfies and pretend like I was out here longer than I was, and then I'm gonna go inside. What, is that crazy? Okay, sorry, cringe maxing. Now that I have a game plan, I'm feeling a little bit more excited. I have a sudden burst of motivation. I've got to go get my car serviced now. This sign has been blinking on my dash for like a month. The only thing is it's a Wednesday, so there's no new Love Island today. And I'm just really beaten up about it because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do once 9 p.m. hits? Hey, how are you? Hi. Just wanted to get my car serviced.
You haven't informed me?
No.
No more working for today.
That's okay.
How many miles?
Cool, sounds good. Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, so they don't have any more appointments. Okay, so I did come a little late, to be fair. It is 6 p.m. Awkward. To be fair, it is 6 p.m., so that is on me. Well, it's okay because I'm right by the post office that I need to go to anyways, so I can do that instead. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 1 bird with 1 stone because I didn't get my task done, but that's all right. I'm at the post office now. I need to drop off 2 packages. Yeah, I'm unemployed, but I do have a Depop. I don't want to link my Depop in case I get bad reviews. And I don't want it to be tied to my face. Like, I don't want people to know that I'm the person who accidentally sent out a stained dress. So I've been doing more Love Island role-playing in my head, and this is gonna be me in the villa. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, my eyebrow is pierced. You know, I actually was thinking about getting baby bangs recently, but I've held off. Have you listened to the new Turnstile album yet? And then the guy is gonna go, no, what's that? And then I'm gonna go, oh, it's just like a really cool band. You should listen to it. You know, you're really cool, actually. And sexy. And then he's gonna go, you're really sexy. And then I'm gonna go, do you want to get out of, oh wait, and then I'm gonna go, do you want to get out of here with me? Sure. Actually, wait. No, let's stay and win the prize money. Yeah. And then we each get 50 grand and we live happily ever after. And he's gonna think I'm really cool. Well, I don't know what to do now. My day is still young. Okay, I've decided that I'm gonna go get a pizza and beer. It's been the worst 2 weeks of my life, but I feel like it was meant to happen at this time. Like, I was meant to have all these things happen to me right now because this is the first time in my life where I think I'm able to handle it. Like, if this had happened to me 3 months ago, 3 years ago, I would have been freaking out right now. But now that I'm at this point in my life, you know, everything's just a brush off the shoulder and I feel great. And I think, I was talking about this with Michelle and Jenna the other day, I think I just like myself more. Like, I can't think of any other reason why this isn't freaking out or like short-circuiting right now. And it all just comes down to the fact that I like myself. I've decided that I'm gonna go be a little gluttonous. And there's a special where you get a slice of pizza and a pint of PBR for $7. But yeah, I'm gonna be gluttonous, I'm gonna be bad, I'm gonna be crazy, and I'm gonna get a pizza and a beer. Oh, I wish I could watch Love Island tonight. Why is it a Wednesday?